What's up, everybody? It's Lance back with you with another video, another topic relevant to the financial industry, because you know I love to hit on that type of thing in a relatable way. Hopefully, at least that's my aim. But co-founder VH Capital Enterprises, where I provide some specialized knowledge when it comes to the markets. One being the cannabis industry, and the other teaching people how to interpret charts. So price action in a picture form. But anyway, so I want to talk about professional athletes and the old adage about how they go broke. The it seems like the majority of them go broke in a short period of time, and we could come up with so many different reasons as to why this happens by looking at many different factors um, when it comes to their money, whether it be spending, um, uh, investments, other responsibilities, etc., etc. But my perspective is a little different in that I tend to approach it from a literacy perspective or point of view. Um, and here's what I mean. I believe that if these professional athletes, especially black athletes, had a great working financial knowledge, nothing else would matter. Everything else would be trivial. Whether you had 10 children and 7 different baby mamas, or whether you are responsible for taking care of your entire family, whether you have a crazy spending habit, because I mean, let's admit, if I came into millions and millions and millions of dollars, I probably spend my ass off too. I probably, go out and pop some tags like crazy more than a few times. Um, so they're not doing anything that's abnormal, you know. Um, but anyway, even that would be trivial if these black athletes had the proper financial knowledge. Um, and I don't mean financial knowledge necessarily like saving, budgeting, uh, uh, credit cards and stuff like that. I mean multiplying your money. I mean taking some of your wealth and creating more wealth. That's the only thing that I'm speaking on in this particular video. Um, so for the athlete that has 10 children, just can't seem to wrap it up and keep it to yourself. An athlete with a solid foundation of financial knowledge would or could say, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Instead of being hit with $20,000 a month for each of my 10 children, um, what I'm going to do is set up portfolios for each of my children. So I'm going to create an investment portfolio for each of them, and I'm going to put, whether it be a lump sum or whether it be, a incremental amounts being put into those portfolios over time, whatever, and then work at growing those portfolios so that when those children are older, boom, here's what I've been doing for you your entire life. Here's the thing that I've put to the side for you so you can do whatever you want to do with this money that I've put to the side for you. Whether you want to start a business, um, live off the money, uh, go to college, whatever you want to do, this is what I've done for you. But an athlete that does not have that knowledge probably would never think to do something like that. But that's something that you could do. And, you as an, black professional athlete, something that you could consider. But that comes with knowing how to multiply your money, having that knowledge to know that it's possible. Um, I found that professional athletes get taken advantage of because they lack that financial knowledge. They don't know how to multiply their own money, so they don't know how to properly vet opportunities that come to them, because they do come when all kinds of people know that, hey, John over there, just signed a multi-million-dollar contract. Let me go over here and see if I can get some money for this idea that I got, you know. So I go to John, I sweet talk John. Let's say John doesn't have any type of, he doesn't know how to vet an opportunity when it comes to investing. So John is just like, all right, Lance, I'm gonna give you the 100,000, or I'm gonna give you the 500,000, and that's gonna be considered money invested. But imagine if 10 Lances are going to John, and John has no idea how to properly vet these opportunities. John's probably gonna get taken a few good times, um, because John is ignorant when it comes to knowing how to multiply his money. However, on the flip side, if John has that knowledge, John could say, all right, 9.5 of y'all was bullshitting me, and ain't none of y'all getting none of my money, because none of y'all really presented me with solid opportunities for me to park my money. I need to park my money in places where I have a good opportunity of yielding great returns. Now, that's not to say every single opportunity should guarantee any type of returns, because that's the nature of investing. So, but John would know to have a good mix of um, risk in his entire portfolio. So he might park some money in a safe vehicle, where it just yields a certain percentage return every year. He might park some money in something that is a lot more aggressive, where he's like, all right, I'm gonna fill some of these opportunities. I'm gonna park some money here. If it fails, it's all good, because I got, XYZ. I got, my portfolio is very balanced, right? So the John with that working knowledge knows how to vet opportunities and is less likely to get got, right? Because John can look at John can manage his own shit, And I understand that, professional athletes have very, very busy schedules. So it's much more convenient to allow someone else to manage their money. But we've all heard the horror stories of these athletes that have gone that route, only to find that they have no money when it comes to time to retire. They have no money. And so you hear about, such and such suing their financial advisors because they've just been robbing them blind for many, many, many years. And you just don't know it because you don't pay attention to your money. But I think that what these black athletes need to, and I'm gearing this toward black athletes because I'm a black woman. So, but I think that what these athletes need to consider is that this is your future. This is your legacy. This is your children, if you have any. This is you after you retire, or after whenever you decide to stop playing professional sports. You have to be as invested in that part of it as you are in the sport. Even more so than the sport, right? Because that's what's gonna be left when it's all said and done. So the effort that you put into it determines how much is left, or what's left after it's all said and done. So I mean, we could go on and on and on and on and on about this topic, but really, at the end of the day, that's my thought process when it comes to athletes quote unquote going broke, is they just need to learn the fundamentals to multiplying their money properly. Um, and like I said, you can spread your money out over 20 different investments, and all 20 can be shitty. All 20 of them can be shitty. So it's not necessarily the investing itself. It starts with the knowledge and then the proper application of said knowledge. And that's where the returns come. So that's what it is, man. Y'all, just please be invested in your future, in your legacy, in the business side of what you do. More, even more than you are invested in the sport. And I understand, that's your job. The job allows for that money, but you have to also manage that money. You can't trust that these suits, no matter what color they are, most of the time they're white, and as black people, we're kind of programmed to trust white people in suits, all because they got the look. But but as we can see, these have been shitty people. But anyway, you can't trust these people to care about your future. You have to care about your future because it's your future. These people, they can rob you for every single penny and sleep so well at night. Sleep so well at night while you are just stressed out because you have no money after a 20-year career in whatever sport that you're playing. And what can you do besides cry and then sue? But it was all due to your lack, your neglect. You have to be involved in the aspect of multiplying your money. So black athletes, learn how to multiply your money. Get at me. I don't even, expect that any one black athlete, professional athlete, will see this video. But if so, in rare case that they do, hit me up because I can connect you with some resources so that you can learn how to swat the flies away, man. Swat the flies away that surely come running because they know or think that they know that you have just tons of money in your pocket and they want a piece of it. And they'll try to present it to you in all kinds of ways, and you get caught up in all kinds of schemes and they will bleed you to your very last penny and will not care, will not miss an ink of they will not miss a wink of sleep at night over your trials and tribulations. So yeah, please share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit me up, Lance at bhcapitalenterprises.com. That's my email. My Facebook is BH Capital Enterprises LLC. Twitter, same thing, BH Capital Enterprises. Instagram, BH Capital Enterprises. That's all I got. Well wishes to all of you professional black athletes, and I understand, our plight in the community. When one of us makes it, we kind of feel a duty to um, uh, looking out for our family, looking out for the ones that's always been there supporting us, the ones that always believed in us. But believe you me, if you learn how to multiply your money, that shit will not stress you out. It will not stress you out. All right? So have a good evening. Well wishes to all of y'all. May we all be prosperous and just have an abundant uh, uh, just abundant resources at our disposal. But have a good night. Thanks for watching. The Dream Never Sleeps.